Here I am once more in the playground of the broken hearts. One more experience, one more entry in a diary self-penned. Yet another emotional suicide, overdosed on sentiment and pride. Too late to say I love you, too late to restage the play, abandoning the relics in my playground of yesterday. Losing on the swings, I'm losing on the roundabouts, I'm losing on the swings,
just seen that slideshow from 1984, and it is true, 1984's Los Angeles games are my fourth favourite. Well, actually, you know what? When I was watching those games, probably, do you know them? They were, well, from the 80s, the opening ceremony was, but before 1976, the opening ceremony was based on all the formality and protocol, you know, and then after 1980, it started to become focused on more cultural, theatrical, and very artistic performances as well. And I think really also, although Moscow did a great job at it, they were fabulous at it. Los Angeles, when I was watching that ceremony, and also through the games in general, it actually really touched me, actually, for being really successful games. And also, I think really, and also really, at that time in 1984, they were the best and most eventful games in modern Olympic history up to that point. So yep, and also I said to myself, I've set some identities out for. I've given all the games from 1984 their own identity. So yeah, I might possibly say that, you know, on maybe in the next video when I talk about one of the games. So anyway, I've just got to say it. Los Angeles 1984, the best Olympic Games ever at that time. So yeah, the Los Angeles, I've got to say it, your Olympic Games were a success. And also, once again, the very magnificent performances from world-class athletes on there, and also, I'm going to give some examples out. Carl Lewis, 1984, 4 gold medals, equal Jesse Owens' record, that was fabulous. Seb Coe, Daley Thompson, very big range, what I watched, and also the closing ceremony was also equally spectacular as well, and really, I could say one of the best ones to deserve to be in the top 5. You know, well, first and also in that ceremony, for the very first time, the Olympic flag got handed over to the next country in the closing ceremony for the first time, and then from the Los Angeles opening ceremony and before, it used to be given from the previous city to the current one, and then they would hold it for 4 years. And then afterwards, before that, as when I was watching London 1948, the president of the IOC gave the flag, well, it's still similar, but to what I just said moments ago, but gave the flag to the Lord Mayor of London, and then he keeps it until the next games afterwards. So yeah, but anyway, and also that was a very prominent and amazing ending to the show as well. And I've got to say, all the performances in those games really got to me, touched me. So which meant Fandabidosi. Right as well, and also it had also Spatch Zaruffa and Alien on there, and also Lionel Richie as well. Having a bit of a boogie at the end of the show with All Night Long. All night alone, yeah, all night long, oh yeah, woo! Yep. And I don't know if that did quite sound like him, but close, maybe. Well, anyway, I've just got to say, Los Angeles games, I've just got to say, I'm fabulous and amazing. Well, anyway, moving on. I'm joking. And also, one thing I forgot to say about the opening ceremony, the opening ceremony, I could say, was grand and spectacular and showed the excellent side of America to the world. And also, So giving that sort of confidence to them as well. So yeah, but I just forgot to say that. So anyway, we're on now to number 3 now, and that is anyway, now, number 3 is Beijing 2008. Well, what to say about those, eh? You know, well, anyway, Beijing, I've just got to say, you know, really, I could call them exceptional, like what Jack Rogg said, that because I would agree with him on what he said. Truly exceptional games, and I would call those games truly outstanding games. That's what I would say. The very fabulous opening ceremony showed the very excellent cultural history of China, and also the side of China to the world, which no. Anyway, you guessed it. From the look at the slideshow, the slideshow, it was. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it. It's fallen off the tip of my tongue. Ah! I'm joking. I'm just joking. It's Sydney 2000. Well, anyway, when I was watching those games, those were really super outstanding, fabulous, and very, very friendly Olympic Games when I was watching them. And also, there was a very, really spectacular opening ceremony right at the beginning, showing off the friendly side of Australia to the world, and also showing also the history of Australia, pride, humour, like that. It was all fabulous. Again, that really, and also that was a fabulous ceremony. So much it got to me again. Well, in a good way, I could say, and I really got touched by it. And it was amazing. And also and then also the general atmosphere of the games as well, and also the many very great performances in the games were also very, very amazing as well. I'm going to give some examples out. There's Ian Thorpe, Australia, which won 58 Olympic medals. I've just got to say, Australian Olympic Committee in 2000, I've got to say, I've just got to say, well done for the 58 medals on there. So, yep, and also, well, anyway, I think there were some really outstanding performances on there once again. You know, from Cathy Freeman I'm just gonna give some random names like Cathy Freeman, 400 metres. The Australian team in general, actually, Michael Johnson, and also I've just got to say congrats all to the British athlete as well for the biggest gold medal haul since 1924. Yep, I could say really far beyond anybody's expectations actually, and also really I could say they were quite a lot enjoyable to watch as well. So yep, and also the amazing, very light-hearted closing ceremony. Truly. You're truly. What's the word I'm looking for? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's truly the grand fitting end, what Australia needed, to a very successful games. And since Australia deserved it, after the formal ceremony and the flag handover to Greece, yep, Australia deserved it. It was let their hair down and party time, you know. So yep, the whole ceremony, I could say a very very light-hearted carnival party. So yeah, but really quite a lot enjoyable, and also if you think about it, if you really focus on it, you can really get into it, pretending you're there enjoying yourself. Yep, and also having the sing-along as well. So yeah, but anyway, Juan Antonio Samaranch, the IOC president, who unfortunately he passed away in 2010. I could say, God rest his soul. And I could say, Juan Antonio Samaranch called those games the best Olympic Games ever. That's what he said. He said in the ceremony, he said, "These are my last games as president of the International Olympic Committee. They could not have been better." I totally agree with that bit what he said, and then he's like, "Therefore, I'm very proud and happy to proclaim that you have presented to the world the best Olympic Games ever." And and also I did see a funny part in the speech as well, where I think it was Michael Knight, the president of the Sydney Organising Committee, he said he tried to get him to go like, you know, I'm going to say it in a moment, he said, I think whisper him to try and do it, and then he said, "Well anyway, what I can say now with my Spanish accent, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie." Then everyone went like, "Aye, aye, aye," and then then they would just basically went like, well done. So yeah, but anyway, I think I could call those games really. I could call those games timeless Olympic Games. Actually, that's what I'd say. Timeless. Actually, really amazing in every way as well. So yeah, and also I feel that you're now, since now we've finished talking about Sydney, it's now number one time, and it is